Welcome to Lock Sportscast, your weekly source for Locksport news. This is episode 92, recorded March 6th, 2022. I'm your host, Charles Krant. In today's episode, Tool Ultimate Handcuff Key tested, Locky Award suggestions, combination cracking robots playlist, sales, giveaways, and more. Yes, it's going to be a short episode this week. You can subscribe to the audio version of the show on most podcast apps and at locksportscast.com. You can subscribe to the video version on YouTube or Odysee. Stories discussed will be in the show notes. YouTube and some apps limit the length of show notes and the ability to post links, but you can find full show notes with all the links at locksportscast.com. A couple of quick announcements about the Locky Awards. Voting is, of course, closed. The live stream I'm still planning on doing March 13th, which is a Sunday. And I'm hoping to do it about 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I haven't heard any feedback on that at all yet, so I'm going to plan on that for now. And also, I've received a lot of feedback saying that it's easy to forget about videos that happened early in the year, and that results in later videos having an advantage in the awards program. And while there's no way to 100% solve that problem, I have an idea I'd like to try. I've created a page on the site called Locky Awards Suggestions. It's really just a copy of the nomination form. The idea is that you can suggest a video or person anytime throughout the year. At the end of the year, I'll put up a list of suggested videos for each category on the site, like I did for the nominations lists this year. You'll be able to view the list and possibly rediscover some forgotten gems before you submit your nominations. In order to submit a suggestion, just like with nomination and voting, you will have to register on the site if you haven't already. If you have any feedback on the idea or other suggestions, feel free to send them in. Moving on to community news. LockPickMind on Twitter tested the Tool Ultimate Handcuff Key on many different types of locks and put up some Twitter posts. They said, for Locksport, a Tool Ultimate Handcuff Key is highly compatible. Out of all my handcuffs, it opens 77% of them. If you take out the non-standard keyways, which never would work with a standard key form factor, then it works on 100% of my collection. And they also put out another tweet with a picture that included all of the different handcuff keys tested with a green check mark on all of the ones that the key works on. So handy quick reference there. And they followed up by saying, if there are any law enforcement, paramedics, firefighters seeing this, how could you not want a small key that could help save someone's life if you run into someone trapped, kidnapped with something other than standard cuffs? Just make one. So link to the tweet will be in the show notes. Like I said, they have both a chart or a list and a photo reference of which ones work, and looks pretty good to me. So it's amazing what that modification will do. Very well thought out for the people over there at Tool. Pretty impressive. And as I promised last week in the last episode, I said I was going to put up a playlist of safe cracking or auto-dialing robots. I've actually expanded the scope just a bit. I've created a list that I call the combination cracking robots. The difference is that I've included combination padlock cracking robots as well as one that works on numeric keypad locks. It's a public playlist on the Lock Sportscast YouTube channel. Of course, a link will be in the show notes. Didn't see any new Lockpickers United belts, purple or above, this week, and nobody asked me to specifically call out anything else, so we'll move right on to speed locks. And this post actually went up before my last episode, but it was after I recorded. So we have an update that Panda-Frog posted about the hashtag SpeedAbis contest that's going on. So he says, for hashtag SpeedAbis, the Abis 6520, we've got some new times. Panda-Frog set the baseline at 1.669, but he's not competing. Jon Lock did the first blow with a time of 2.8 seconds. Space Nut then took the lead with a time of 0.834 seconds. Lemon tried to beat that, but failed with a time of 1.068. After some hard battles and bleeding fingers, we had a tie from Gilligan's, Seaglassy, and HVLogic with a time of .767. Shortly after, Gilligan's took the lead from HVLogic with a time of .734. But then that French-American Froggy Picker stepped in and took the lead with .7. What will happen next? Will we see a time sub .5? This and much more in the next episode of #SpeedAbus here on speedlocks.org. Nicely written, Panda-Frog. Then the next update was the next episode has started. Gilligan's set a new record for the Abus 6520 with a time of .467 seconds. So way to go. Some really good competition there. Congratulations, Gilligan's, on currently holding the record. We'll see if somebody can top that sub half second time. It's quite a record to set. Now, real quick, I want to say thank you to the people that made this episode possible. We'll start with the Patreon subscribers. We have Panda-Frog, Michael Gilchrist, Starlock, Williams Brain, Dave to be Deciphered, Lebel's Locksport Journey, Pat from Uncensored Tactical, 3 Raccoons and a Coat, Chirael, DoctorHogmaster, Clayton Howard, aka Kewltune, Mog, Jon Lock, Ratyoke, MrPickur, CrankyLockPicker, JHPpicking, Barebones Lockpicking. Chief content producer for this episode is Panda-Frog. Other content producers are Albert Lebel, Barebones Lockpicking, Chirael, Chris Capune, HVLogic, iFisk, Jeff Moss, Joe Pix, Joshua Gonzalez, PickSmith, Sir Paradise, and Tony Virelli. Thank you to all of you for your support. Remember, this show is only possible because of that support, so if you value the podcast, please send in your news, links, events, giveaway information, anything you have that's Locksport related that you think the community would benefit from knowing. Don't forget to share the podcast with your lockpicking friends, leave a review or a comment, thumbs up on YouTube or Odysee. If you want to donate, you can via PayPal, or you can subscribe on Patreon. If you support the show with the donation or information I use in the show, I will give you credit in the show and in the show notes like I just did to all those people right above. I'm trying to run through this really fast because this is a long segment and a short episode. Anyway, if you want to send feedback, locksportscast.com/contact. Just keep it polite. And if you want it shared on the show, avoid politics and drama. Real quick, we'll share another story from the How Did You Get Into Locksport Reddit thread. This one said, I started in 06, 07-ish as a kid. We went on vacation somewhere and I saw news clips on TV about the lockpick crazy on YouTube. So after we got back home, I was watching every lockpicking bumping video I could find. Wasn't many pickers on YouTube yet. I made a tension tool out of ground down Allen key and rough diamond pick from a stencil pen. I was so happy that I was able to pick a cheap 4-pin bell lock that I showed my folks. Maybe after a few weeks, we stopped at a locksmith place and my dad bought me a Southord set and booklet. I thought I was the coolest kid on the planet. Eventually, I took a small break, but picked some locks, Master 141, Schlage 5-pin, basic master locks. I recently picked it back up and feel that I understand it more than I did as a kid. Now I'm trying to change careers and see if I can apprentice a local locksmith. It's always fun when you pick back up a hobby that you maybe haven't been real active in quite a while. And it's good to hear that the parents were supportive in that venture there. Always good to support your kids in whatever they find interesting. At least then you have a chance to guide them in the right direction and help them instead of them going off and doing it on their own and maybe getting into trouble. Moving on to sales, there was a new sale from Peterson's, thinkpeterson.com. They have a tab up currently as of this recording. I don't know how long it's going to be up, but it's a buy two, get one free tab. And they say the sale doesn't require a code, but is only good for items on the buy two, get one free tab. And they say, yes, you can mix and match. No coupon required. Limited supplies exist on all items in this area, so act now. That's at thinkpeterson.com/buy-2-get-1-free. Link in the show notes if you can't remember that long thing. And Barebones Lockpicking has the code Listen to the Lock Sportscast 2022. They said the coupon code was good for 15% off store-wide on top of other discounts or sale items. They were also going to have other discount codes available from the YouTube channels and stuff that they list in the Aussie resources page on their site. So go check that out. If you're in Australia and you're looking to buy some lock picks from Barebones Lockpicking. Be sure to check out all those YouTube channels, support them, and get some more codes. And Albert Lebel and Joe Picks both have coupon codes for 6% off at lockpickmall.com. Albert Lebel has the code Albert, and that is good till February 23rd of 2023. And Joe Picks has the code Joe Picks, and he didn't give an expiration as of yet. Max Lockpit still has sales, it looks like, on his custom-made picks. 3dlocksport.com, 10% off if you use the code LSCast10 at checkout at 3dlocksport.com. Lots of 3D printed Locksport accessories over there, so be sure to go check that out and support Tony Virelli over there. And MakoLocks.com, 15% off if you use the code BuyMako at checkout. Honestly, didn't check and see if it's still any good, but it's been good every time I've checked it in the past, so I'm in a hurry and I didn't check it today. I hope it's still good. And the same goes for uklockpickers.co.uk, 10% off with the code GIFT. Last time I knew, there's never any expiration given, and I hope it's still good because I didn't have time to check it today. Giveaways. I didn't announce this one previously because I hadn't been explicitly given permission, but Chris Capune gave me permission to share his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you want to know all the details, check out his video number 1922 called Catch Up Video. The basic rules are post a video talking about a favorite lock of yours, whether you've picked it or not. Like the video, be sure to use his hashtag that he'll give you if you watch his video, and the giveaway ends real soon, March 10th. Sorry I didn't get out there sooner, but I only share the ones people tell me I can share. HVLogic has the 500 subscriber giveaway running, the hashtag HVLogic500, giving away a box of mystery locks. More entries equals more stuff in the box, so head over there and enter. To enter, you just make a video showing off your lock collection and use the hashtag HVLogic500. Get your entries in before March 26th. And while not a giveaway open to everybody, Panda-Frog is still running part 2 of the hashtag SpeedAbus giveaway that he set up. So those of you who are entered in that, be sure to get all your fastest times in to speedlocks.org, and good luck to everyone. That one ends the 31st of March 2022. PickSmith has his 200 subscriber giveaway, the hashtag PickSmith200. And that one is good through Sunday, March 13th, and that's when he's doing the drawing. So hopefully our times don't conflict. PickSmith, get a hold of me. Let me know what time you're planning on doing your drawing video so I don't do my live stream overlapping that. I can change my time if it is going to be a problem. And Panda-Frog's hashtag Mini Panda-Frog 2 giveaway is still running until the Mini Panda-Frog 2 is born. The expected due date is the 8th of June. You have to guess the various birth weight, size, date, and there will also be one random winner. So time to get in that, but don't wait till the last minute, just in case the baby comes early. If you're into giveaways, there's always hashtag LockBoss giveaway by CLK Supplies. Lots of good surprises because they are a locksmith supplier, and no, they are not a sponsor of the show. I just think because they give free stuff away, it benefits you guys, so I keep mentioning it. Remember to send me any information you have that's Locksport related. Even if you don't think it's important, it might be something that works with something else I get from somebody else. I can use all the info I can get right now with work being as crazy as it is. Good news, we have several new people being hired, but they got to go through their giving notice at their old employer and then being trained. So it'll be a little while before I get back on a normal schedule, but hopefully soon.